Or the baby wakes up. I usually stop when the baby wakes up, although I'm thinking of adjusting the schedule again. I'm not sure. We'll see. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, Doves, how you doing? Because... Okay. Okay, I need a dissonance system, is what I need. You're alright, you just woke up from the weird streams. Oh, I've had some of those. I sure have had some of those. I still remember some of the ones that I had, like, as a little kid. Some of those got weird. Nope. You've not done any Redux Esther this year, you don't know why. I never finished this one, so that's a big reason why I'm doing this one. I never got my Ghost Raider. So, I am now doing it, but, like, branched off of my main save so I can just send everything back to the main save. And then I'll probably do the pew pew one too, so I can get the flamethrower on my main save. Oh, no dissonance. Oh, I have no fuel. I wish there was like a craft max or something option. That would be nice. I'm just happy to be live again, period, after the shitstorm of the last week or two. Baby is luckily, like, not having any issues at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take painkillers. I've been getting really bad migraines. I don't know if it's because of the weather or because of general dehydration or because the last week and a half has been absolute shit. But acetaminophen and naproxen to the rescue. All right. Activated copper and ancient bones. We're gonna go there. Okay, so let's go to Watoni. Because we can get the activated copper, and then we need one for... There's like a... Get 5 bones or something. 3 bones. So... Learning how to read the map at the bottom has been, like, such a huge benefit. Is this one? No. Is it, like, behind? Oh, that one. There it is. Hey, Aviv, how you doing? I am good. We're just about ready for Christmas. Last week and a half or so has been absolutely terrible. Between some stuff that happened last week and then on Wednesday the baby fell and smashed his head really bad. He's fine, but we took him to the ER to make sure and stuff. We just came back home to Israel after 3.5 months in Greece and Montenegro. Well, that's cool. I have never traveled, really. I guess I can't say I've never traveled because I ended up going pretty far on a regular basis for visiting Mux before I moved here, but where the heck is... Okay, hang on. Okay, if we go to this will be land. This has to be land. There we go. Okay. But like, until I started visiting, I had never even been out of the U.S., out of Canada, so. I'm good though. We're just about ready for Christmas. I've got a few more things I'm trying to do, but it's not really purchase things. I'm trying to make a few things. And then of course we just got to wrap everything. So that's at like 600-ish. 431. There we go. Let's do that one. You fell on your hand and face on the pavement, and your hand still hurts. Your left side was bruised, and you had a black eye. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, the baby has like a huge, like he had a huge bump. And luckily it went down really fast. Like by the time we even like got to the hospital, the bump was almost completely flat. But there's like a bit of a, like it's definitely got a huge bruise and stuff on it. And a little bit of like a scratch. But luckily he's okay. And then I'm excited for tomorrow because I'm running my first actual GMing session where there's actually gonna be gameplay, not just session 0 stuff. So I'm really excited because I've been interested in GMing for a while. And then Humble had a bunch of Pathfinder stuff up, and I was in a game that I was really enjoying, so I decided to try that. So you definitely got a hard bump on your right hand that you still feel. If you've broken something, it'd be swollen. Well, and if you broke it, it would hurt to move. Like, at all. Because especially when you break, like, areas that have a lot of small bones, if you break it, you know you've broken it. I broke my ankle once. Like, all the little bones in my ankle once. And I was in a cast and on crutches for, like, I swear, like, this could be exaggerated in my brain because I'm also just not good with time, but, like, I swear I was on crutches, like, in a cast for a couple of months and on crutches for, like, half a year. Like, it was bad. Because all those little bones give potential for a lot of pain. That's for sure. Okay.
Ground protection falling. Units received. Ground protection falling. Ground protection falling. Units received. Technology recharge. Ground protection falling.
The bump is in your connect. Well, and that's the thing. It's like a bump. I mean, a bump just typically means swelling. So the swelling is always going to be the connective tissue. It's always going to be the soft tissue because that's where the blood is coming from.
Ground protection falling.
I'm not going to say that your bones themselves don't swell, but I would think that it wouldn't be the bones that would be swelling. It would be the tissues surrounding and supporting them. Because that's where the blood flow is going to be. It's not going to be in the bones itself.
Extreme heat damage detected. Ground protection falling.
Yeah, I mean, it's just keep an eye on it, right? And I say most people are going to know themselves better than anybody else aside from a doctor, so.
Ground protection falling.
My mouse being dumb again.
Units received. Weather update. Storm clearing. Temperature levels stabilizing.
I luckily have not had a major injury in a while. I mean, I have kind of like some pre-existing stuff that I have to be careful of, but like I say that, but like I had my back got severely aggravated semi-recently, but that's like a pre-existing thing that I got to be careful about, not a new injury. You're about 10 and you jumped on a bouncy castle all wrong and your ankle went cracked. Doctor said it was just a sprain, but you're out of action for weeks. Dubs, if you broke it, you would know. So I was in grade 8 and, so grade 8, I was playing, by bouncing a ball off the wall and catching it. Because I had like no friends, so that's how I passed my recess half the time, which is fine. I don't mean that to sound terrible. I was more or less okay and happy. I managed. But anyways, so I was chasing the ball and accidentally stepped on it, and my leg was straight up and down, but my leg was fully sideways. Or sorry, my foot was fully sideways. So like imagine when you're sitting cross-legged and your like ankles are resting on the ground. My foot was like that, but my leg was straight up and down. And I remember my teacher thought that I was just a sprain. But my mom, who drove a school bus and was the lunchroom teacher, so she had like first aid, was like, no, I'm taking her to the hospital. And it turned out that I had actually broken all the little bones in the ankle. I remember everybody in my class thought I was faking it. And, just to like get out of gym and recess and shit, and it's like in particular gym, and it's like, but I like gym. So, yeah. And then I remember one of them ended up having a broken ankle. Essentially, they told their parent that they hurt their ankle, and then their parent took them to the ER and made the doctors put a cast on it. The reason I'm positive that's what the case was is because the day this guy got the cast on, he was running around on it playing basketball. So, you know, that's clearly somebody that did not need that cast. It's not jealous. It's like, I was not liked in elementary school at all. They just thought I was getting special treatment. They thought that they thought I was just getting special treatment or whatever, or was faking it for attention or whatever. Well, I was different. Like, I remember as early as, like, grade 3, I would rather be talking to the teachers about weird shit that I had learned about animals or dinosaurs than playing with the other kids. And then I never really stopped playing pretend until, like, I don't even know if I stopped because I wanted to stop or if I stopped because just my life, like, shit got really weird for me in grade 10. Like, it was not good. But, like, I didn't fit in at all. Which is fine. You still play pretend when you're home? I mean, so do I. I like doing table. I've started to find that I really enjoy doing, like tabletop role play and all that kind of stuff. So, and I like playing with the kid. Like, but like, I mean, I was the kid that was trying to write an encyclopedia for fun in grade 1 or 2. So I didn't really fit in.
Incoming storm.
I did not particularly fit in. You hated school. You're so glad when it was over. You used your bag in the river. I liked school. I just didn't like the social aspect of it. Like, I don't know. Except I like the learning, but I'm not really a think it's just that, like, my brain isn't social in general. Like, I find, like, online interaction and this kind of stuff and doing, like, even doing, like, the GMing and all that kind of stuff, it's different because you have a different type and level of control. Like, I mean, if I say something that you guys don't like and you guys need a break, you guys just leave for like half an hour or whatever, right? One of you guys says something that I don't like, I just stop looking at chat, I say, dude, no, and I time you out. If you're not a regular, I ban ya. You know, like, it's very, like, clear cut. Whereas, I don't know, just being in actual physical close proximity to people is stressful for me. And I never really would have thought of it that, like, that it would be that much of an issue until I moved here. And I literally get to just, like, completely control how much physical interaction I have with people. You know? Like, I never have to go out if I don't want to. Like, I never have to go to the store if I'm really not in the mood. I never have to go to the park with the kid. I can take him somewhere else. So, it's just kind of... one of those things where...
Technology recharge.
Okay. Let's see what we're still working. Let's throw some of this in our ship so we can get some space. My frame rate's being dumb again, isn't it? Yes, it is. That there.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
And then I was doing... I need to do this. Okay, so I need Atlantidium, which means I have to go and find a dissonance system. Uh-oh. There we go. We'll just look for one on the way to the next checkpoint. I'm really looking forward to Christmas this year, though. Maybe not as much as I was initially hoping because of just some of the shit that happened last week, but I am still very much looking forward to it. The baby is gonna be frickin' spoiled. Nope. Come on, dissonance. See how this... Got a ways to go. We'll still do the dissonance first. As long as there's some on this system. I hope there is. How is there no dissonance? Okay, I'm gonna take me to the rendezvous. Whoop. Here we go.
Recharge.
All right. I'm gonna go to that building and we'll see if it's at that building. Here we go. Yep, this was it. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so I still need the mind arc. Like, whoa. guess. Man, I've got the activated copper. Yeah, this is the only thing I'm missing. Alright. Guess let's try it again. Alright. Come on, dissonance. Nope. Oh, no fuel. Pretty sure I have some. I just have to.
Technology recharge.
I thought so, but I'm not like. Seeing any. One of the systems that I've actually been to was. Let me see if I can see that way. Because maybe I can actually go back to one that I've been to. And then just portal back. This is Worm Hive. There we go. Okay, so Jangolin. Let's see if we can portal back to Jangolin. I think the very first system was, too. So let's portal back to some of the other space stations that we've been to and see if either of them is. And we'll go from that. Because let me just see, okay, Tijarda, and this is the... It's Tijarda Station Alpha, so that's easy. I know that Rendezvous 2 wasn't. Let's try this one. Okay, here we go. Can I see? I don't think I can see here if it was dissonant. Let's try it. It'll either work or it won't. There we go. There's a dissonance. Okay, cool. Let's go get our Atlantidium. Okay, we're going to... which one? Ore? Ore. Probably this one right here. All right. There we go. I say I don't need the shards. I just need the living fragments. I need to do some Enshrouded again at some point too. There's apparently been a bunch of updates for that. There we go. I'm gonna get some more as a just in case thing. I don't think I'm gonna need more, but
Technology recharge.
Let's go back. We'll try to go back to the other system since it's on the way to the
Technology recharge.
Like, it's the closest to the next rendezvous. And we've got, like, a lot of these are done already, so... We would have had the completely explored derelict freighter if our freighter, Doves, you missed it. The freighter essentially spawned on a planet. And so, not only could I not do the freighter because I was getting double hazard, and it was like an insanely hostile planet, but I also couldn't land at the ruin that was on the planet because, the game... Because the freighter was so close, the game didn't know which way gravity was supposed to go. And then, because it also thought I was on the freighter, I also couldn't use my jetpack. Yeah. I made a clip there. Because that was just weird. Like, it was really messed up. Like, we were falling sideways. Like, we almost fell off the planet because gravity was sideways. So that was interesting. Oh, man. Okay. Back to this terminal, or the anomaly. Oh my god, I don't know why all of a sudden I'm exhausted. This in yes. Connect the mind arc. Ugh. Okay. You just watched the clip? Yeah. Gravity was sideways. Like, I'm just glad that I was able to stop falling sideways and summon my ship. Otherwise, I would have been completely screwed. Like, I don't know how that would have ended otherwise. Oh my god. I really need to find a place to buy some frickin' tea. I like loose leaf black tea. And then I add cocoa nibs to it and a couple of frozen raspberries, and it's really good. No, I do not think it's on here. There it is. Oh my gosh, it's like my body is like, no, you're done. I will tell you when I'm done, body. Tomorrow will be fun though, we have more swim lessons. Activate. Open the iris. I thought that happened. I just was like, oh, is it gonna happen? Did I bug out? What's going on? Oh. Hey. And I get this. Yes. Okay. Next. Oh yeah, this part's easy. Where did you put your door? I'm just gonna go to my ship and save launch fuel.
Toxic protection. Falling. Units received.
My frame rate's definitely acting weird. But the baby's gonna be potentially gonna be up any minute. So I don't really wanna take the time to It's also not okay, now it's pretty bad. Maybe I will restart really quick. I'm just gonna leave the frame rate up. Okay. Give me a second. I'm just gonna restart the game really quick. And then we'll go take a look at that ship there. Because if I restart the game, it's gonna fix my phone. It's just the way it works. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else has that problem. It happens. Usually it's when I alt tab L, but I don't think I alt tabbed L, but it tends to break hard. Okay. See, and now we're running at 60 frames, so something was clearly bugged. But where's my ship? There it is. Oh, but the other one's not here anymore.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Okay, there is one there. Nope, these are people ships. I think. Alright. That's fine. Let's just go... It's not my ship. Mine is green. There we go. I bring my ship to a halt. I remember doing this expedition for the first time and it was very like zen. Aside from like the minimal shooting part. There we go. Nikita's cheats? No. I didn't even bring equipment in with me. Sometimes I'll Google stuff, but that's the most I do. I don't really play games modded unless there's a very specific reason why. Okay, so we are at... We're like almost over halfway through already. For damaged ships. All right, let's go. There we go. And if anybody's watching on YouTube, this VOD might just be a little bit longer because I'm just gonna go until the baby wakes up. Could be half an hour, could be any minutes. And a metal plating. That's easy. Is it 2 metal platings? No, just 1.
Component repaired.
Chromatic metal. Easy fix.
Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
Just really quick. Da-ding. Oh, need a bit more. Okay. That should be it. Right. Yep. Cool. Oh, yeah. And then, let me see. What else did I get there? This? Okay. Okay, a blue star system, which means I need the blue... The indium needs emerald, the emerald needs cadmium, and the cadmium needs chromatic metal, so... While that goes, let's work on third rendezvous. See if there's... Is there a waypoint here? Because a lot of those are just going to be easy. I don't even remember which ones I didn't get done the first time. I wonder if my controller has been delivered yet. I just want to keep an eye on it because this is the kind of thing where, especially if it's visible what it is, I do not want somebody stealing it. Oh, it's still saying between 11:30 and 1:30. How the heck am I supposed to get wiring looms? I need to figure out what I want to stream on Sunday morning. So I'm gonna try and stream on Sundays before the game that I play in. I'm just gonna buy them all.
Product received.
Because if I need more later, I don't want to have to find more.
Technology installed.
Okay. So now we have to go to a red star so that we can get cadmium. So that we can go to a green star so that we can get emerald. So that we can then go to the blue star. Which is where the thing that we need is. Something like that. Baluka or Baluk Beta could be a good one. That's one option. The unknown planet. Sure, let's just go to this one. Because it's probably gonna be the least angry. Plus, there's no freaking cadmium. Let's just land then and see if we can find any.
Units received.
There's one. Probably the closest. What it looks like.
Units received.
483 and 384. Okay, so it's gonna be that one there. Let's make sure my ship has. Do I not have any fairness? Really? Ferrite dust, and then we can. There we are.
Technology recharge.
Alright, away we go. Wow, that's a lot of sodium on this planet. I mean, I'm just following a guide that somebody else made to take it apart. So it's not like... If I did it on stream, I'd post the VOD on YouTube like I always do. if I didn't know if people, like the community, would be interested in watching it. And it's not like I'm an expert or anything. I just follow a guide that some other dude made. And I mean, it only really, it's like, it's not gonna fix it if the sensor's actually broken. But in my case, it apparently was just because the sensor was dirty. Like, we don't even know how to do the soldering. Drift is a big problem, yeah. I mean, it is cheaper than getting a new one, but it's not exactly, like, free either. We had to buy, like, we got it on sale, but it's like regular price, it's like a $30 kit. To get the proper tools to take it apart. Oh yeah. The kit's reusable. It's like just a tool. So it's like, you know how like some electronics have those like funky screws that like aren't a standard screw, they're like security screws and stuff. It has like those actual screwdrivers. And then it's got the tools that are needed to, like, you know, pry things apart that don't even have any screws. I mean, if you guys want, do you guys want me to do that on, like, I could do that on Saturday, or I could even close up right now and switch over to that. Here, let me grab the kit real quick, and I'll show you the kit. Let me summon my ship first, though, so I don't die. Saturday would be better for you being able to pay attention. Because I would do it, oh, Saturday probably wouldn't be Saturday, because I've got tabletop Saturday. Sunday morning is when I would be able to do it. Or I could do it next Tuesday. But hang on, let me grab the kit, Jill, so you can see what it is. Sorry, we have it like way up the way so that we can get it. Apparently, I can't get it either. Or another time you're pushing through gotcha dailies in No Man's Sky too. Well, let me know when works for you, Tachil. So it's like, the big things that I used when I did my other one was like, so it's got like, there's only like the screwdriver bits. I don't know if you can see, but like some of them are not your typical like Phillips head or flathead or anything. There's like, this is the biggest one of the weird ones. There's like these guys here. I don't know if you can even see what it is. It's so small. The PlayStation controller doesn't have any weird screws like that though, but I had to use Like, this guy here is what you use to pry open everything. And it is reusable, although I can already see that the plastic does have some nicks and stuff on it, so I don't know how long this tool would actually last. But then there's also like some very, very, very fine tweezers. That I may have bent already. I just fixed them. And then, like apparently they also have like guitar picks that you can use to like keep things apart and stuff. And then there's some other tools in here too that I did not use and don't know what they're for. So. But yeah, I've got the other one to do. If I do it and you're not around to chill, I'll make sure I post the link to the VOD in Discord as well. Because it honestly wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. And the only part that I messed up was just because I wasn't sure which aspect of something I was supposed to disconnect. So I disconnected the wrong thing, and then I ended up breaking it. But, I mean... I'm kind of tempted to try, like, selling my services at Fixing People's, too, for, like, $5. And then, you know, obviously I would have disclaimers of, like, I'm not liable if something breaks. I've done this successfully for myself twice. It may not fix if there's actually a problem with the sensor, but... Okay. I need more copper is what I need. I need to fix this. I mean, I'm not doing any combat, so maybe I can do that. Because it's only temporary, because I'm pretty sure you can dismantle... I'm not even gonna dismantle, I'm just gonna store it. Okay. And yeah, to chill. I gotta get back to my gotchas, too. It's a problem I'm having, though, is there's so many things I want to do. Maybe after Christmas I'll have more of a chance, because I won't be trying to finish my crafty things. So I can sometimes do that when I'm currently doing some of my crochet. Okay, so now I need a... emerald system, I think. Right? Because now I can go to an emerald system. Green system. You haven't played Fall Guys in months? Yeah, we were working on one of the seasons, but then we just got sidetracked. We've just been really busy the last couple of weeks. Like trying to make sure that everything's ready for Christmas. Some shit came up last week that was not fun to deal with, but had to be dealt with. And then, of course, then the baby falls over. And then I've been trying to prepare for doing... I need a green star on the way. Like, I've been trying to prep for my first attempt at GMing. I'm so proud of myself. I don't know if this is gonna end up making everybody OP or not, but I went through and I customized. So I'm doing the beginner box, so it's like the loot's all set and like everything is like set for beginners and stuff. But I was like, yeah, but I'm not running with the pre-gens. We're gonna let people make their own characters. So, and then I'm also a man down. So I went through and I customized all the loot that's gonna drop on the first floor in order to help everybody become like probably OP, but we'll see. And like I put so much thought into it, and then of course one of my players picks a class that doesn't use armor or weapons. So I was like, well, that was fun to try and find something to make make sure that they got the something fun as well. What's the unknown planet? And then I went and I picked some music, but of course I can't upload the music because it's not my server. Which is fine. So... oh. Now I'm gonna... wait, I don't think I want activated emerald though. The Yes, I do. I have my first session tomorrow, so we'll see. Hope I don't know. I'm really hoping I enjoy it and get super into it. Alright. More emerald, please. I'm surprised the baby's still asleep, to be honest. What time is it? Jeez. Although, at the same time, I'm not. Apparently, Mux said that the baby got up around, like, 3 o'clock and just, like, got up for, like, half an hour to an hour and was playing in his bed, so... Like, he wasn't upset. I do know that at one point, I woke up and noticed that the baby had turned on one of his nightlight buddies and had his one toy singing, so... My ship. And the Indium drive. There we go. Okay. Actually, let me go here. That there. Let's work on my slimes. Alright. Let's go find some blue systems and see if we can find some mechanical critters. This one has a lot of planets. If this one doesn't have one, I'll be disappointed. Hey, Endu, how you doing? I have a feeling that none of these is gonna have it. Here we go. Did I see any of the Game Awards? No. I was exhausted yesterday. Tachio was mentioning some of the stuff that was announced, though, so I have to look into some of it, but I don't usually really watch much of anything in terms of reward shows, like... I'm gonna look into the news about it, though, to see the stuff that was announced, but... The Pillared Planet? I'm gonna assume that's like a... I guess let's just go land on everything. Why not? I'll watch the news and make my own decisions, but... I mean, I haven't paid too much attention to, like, the AAA games in a while anyways, so... Yeah, I don't think that there's gonna be what I'm looking for on here. Yeah. I'm just like, I know what some of the issues that some people have with some games, and I fully agree. But then there's others where it's like, I don't know. Just because a game has aspects that I might not agree with doesn't mean that it isn't still a game that I and others could potentially enjoy once you get past those portions. Oh no, like, I totally agree with that. There's a certain game with a certain scene that I have seen, that, Mux showed me, and I'll probably play the game at some point. I won't say what it is yet, but I will say that if that scene comes up, I'm gonna criticize the hell out of it and, like, say how it could have been fixed while still checking boxes, but not being, like, fucking idiotic. So. That is the game I am talking about, yes. I want to do the whole series, at least the main, like, the core games of the series, because I have Origins for the Xbox. I bought 2 for the Xbox. I have Inquisition on the PS4. So, I want to do a series playthrough at some point when I can. But yes, it's going to be a bit. Because I'm still going through Kingdom Come Deliverance, and then we did just restart Elden Ring, which I'm still going to keep doing. Whoa. Why is my ship upside down? Okay. No longer upside down. Okay, well, this one clearly does not have robotic life forms. Okay. And the baby is up, guys, so I'm gonna have to go. He slept a very long time, and I want to go make sure that he gets his lunch and all that. So, I will be back on Sunday morning for a few hours. Well, dude, the problem is that, like, stories have always been about giving a message. Have always been about giving a message, and often that message is political, religious, theological, etc. Like, to me, that's what a good story should be. The problem is that if it's a good story, it shouldn't be obvious that that's what it is. It needs to get those themes across while making you feel like that's secondary, even though that is the purpose of the story. That's what good storytelling should be. And the problem is that we don't have that anymore. like, and the problem is also that in order to properly tell those stories is you have to show why something is a problem in order to show how it can be overcome. Whereas nowadays, it's like you're not allowed to have those negative aspects of storytelling. And tell a progressive story about all the good elements are destroyed in the new vision. Yeah, because it's like, it's just, it's one of those things where it's like, how can you explain, like, I'm not even going to give, like, a specific example, but, so, I don't know if this will make sense, but how can you explain why something is bad, as in how it affects those that it hurts, if you're not allowed to show it hurting those people? It's like nowadays you can't show it hurting those people. You can just have, and I'm like, nobody, guys, I'm not trying to like make those people be something specific. I just mean a group of people in general. Like, okay, I'm a woman, so let's say women. Let's use like women in like as a general thing, because I feel like that's probably the topic that I'd get the least shit over for using as a specific example. But it's like, how can you tell a story about, it's like nobody tells a story these days about how, say, a woman, like women were oppressed or have been oppressed and have been held back from holding certain positions. They've been held back from being able to do certain things, from having certain rights and respects and all of that. And it's like, you can't tell that story of overcoming that and how they became able to do all of the things that we can now. You just have to have it where they are just exactly the same as men. And I mean, yes, we know now that is the fact for a lot of areas, but you can't go back and tell the stories about before that was the case. But if you can't do that, then how are you supposed to, like, not even just tell the story of overcoming it in the first place, but how are you supposed to tell newer generations about why these things were bad, about how things used to be, so that we can make sure that the newer generations do better and don't revert to the same problems or apply those same problems to another group? You want women to have a feminine aspect as being erased too. See, I'm all for, like, let people have whatever they want, you know? If a woman wants to be 100% on par with a man and they're going to, you know, work out so they're just as strong as a man, they're going to work hard in the male industry, then power to them. Honestly, like, I really mean it. But me, on the other hand, I am slightly submissive. I want to stay a stay-at-home wife and stay-at-home mom. I want to spend like my days taking care of my family and cooking and crocheting and crafting and all of that, and then streaming and doing some side gigs for shits and giggles when I'm not busy with those things. But it's like speaking as a woman, growing up, we're told that we can't want that. You know, it's like, you're told that, like, if you're not happy on your own, then you essentially aren't allowed to be happy. Whereas I am happy now that I have found my other half and have a kid. So. But yeah. Anyways, I don't usually talk politics in here too much. But I do think that, like, as somebody who storytelling and in particular reading those hard topics and how characters overcame them, that is how I got through life that I otherwise may not have made it through. So sorry, too deep, sorry to bring them in. No, like that's how I got through stuff. And I know not everybody is going to be the same as me, but how many people need to see somebody else, even if it's just a fictional person, overcoming these things in order to feel like they themselves have accomplished something as well. That's kind of that's it. Anyways, didn't they just have another big update? They're doing their yearly remux of the yearly expeditions. So I'm doing one of the ones that I didn't finish right now. And we got like halfway through it, over halfway through it. So I gotta finish that up. And then the baby's up. He's doing okay, but I gotta go get him his lunch. And then I've got my first GM session next week, or tomorrow rather, not next week, tomorrow, that I'm mostly prepared for, but I've completely changed how I'm going to be hosting it through Discord. So I need to essentially prep all of that today, because tomorrow morning I've got swim class with the baby. So
Weather update. Storm clearing.
yeah. Then Saturday, I don't know, we'll either do this or I might take Sunday, I'll either do more No Man's Sky or I might take my PlayStation controller apart. So that people can watch me try and not break the headphone jack this time. I took the other one apart and it actually fixed the drift after I cleaned it, so. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. Sorry for that little rant there at the end. But, yeah. I will catch you guys all later. Until then, everybody have a great weekend. Hopefully your Christmas prep is going well. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.